I am Sister Christine Fernando, who's working with the free trade zone workers in Patna,
In Sri Lanka.
in Sri Lanka.
So, Sister Christine, you recently went to Nairobi for the World Social Forum. Can you say how that came about? How were you invited?
Yes. Now, last year I was in Pakistan for the World Social Forum. I got an invitation, and then that was one of the experience I really enjoyed. I say enjoyed because I saw how the people got rallied round in one platform against their own grievances. So this time I made an appeal to the CAFOD that whether I could take some of my colleagues who are working in the free trade zone, because I felt being at a place like that and being with the people who are also working for making all the possibilities for a new world, a new order, a new system. And I believe my colleagues also would experience in such a place.
So who went to the World Social Forum from around the world? What sort of groups were
Yes,
represented
now
there?
from the free trade zone I took 4 of the colleagues who are working in the free trade zone as team members in the Shramabhimani team, and also 1 member from the human rights group. So
But from around the world, what other groups came from other parts of the world?
It's about 1 lakh of people were there.
Which is how many?
About 100,000 people.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I think this was the biggest number, they say. First of all, it was a very difficult journey. It was about 1.5 days it took for us. And then at the airport, Kenya, it was a big gathering, and we had to stay about 2 to 4 hours to get the visa.
Oh.
And it was in the midnight. And then luckily we had some arrangements in a hotel and all that. But from the next day, the biggest event took place at the Basilica in Kenya. And it was, for me, it was an amazing event to see how all the ecumenical churches took a leading part in this action. Especially when I saw the Bishop Tutu coming in dancing in his big purple dress with a whole group of people, especially in and around women, who dancing as a tribal person, and also expressing their own grievances. From the whole of Europe, the groups came, even from London. They are asking for the city workers, the rights of the city workers. From the whole of Asia, the people groups are there.
But do you think the international community listens to what people at the World Social Forum say?
Yes. Now it was a chance that the people to speak up and to anyway to make others listen. This we saw in the evenings. Yes, I think now when we were watching the TV in the evenings, it was there for 10 days. We were there, and we saw people could bring up their grievances, and many regional problems could be made international there. We believe when the people who are struggling together could, that was my experience, that they could say this out, speak up their problems, Anyway, the international communities are compelled to listen.
But would you go again for the next World Social Forum?
I have a feeling, listening to the history of the social forum, it has been a move in a very low scale. Now, from every quarter, the people come because they believe in. And I feel even next time, yes, I believe I would go.
So you think it's a good use of money?
Yes, because I feel it when my animators have come back and how they are strengthened, seeing others are working to make the world for everybody, not for a part of the people. When they want to work for justice and how the others are doing themselves committed for justice, and I'm seeing how our people have got strengthened by seeing that and by experiencing that together as an international community.